Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to these two special messages for all Leo. My dear Leo, this is a timeless reading. It is for you to know right now what you need to know. Two messages that will help you understand your circumstances better and have more information to support you. Let's begin with the first message. The truth for all Leo. The first message. What is the most important message for all Leo? Welcome, my dear Leo. I hope you enjoy this reading. I hope it helps and supports you. Starting with the first message, and we have prosperity. What a beautiful beginning. The bee spirit is all about prosperity. It is about change that's going to bring on prosperity. That's a beautiful message. Now, we're going to take another message from the second deck. And this deck, I want to have an answer or guidance in reference to something that you've been thinking about a lot and concerned about a lot, or wanting some sort of an answer. The truth for the majority, the whole, everyone, every Leo, it says no need to worry. No need to worry. So that's good news. There is no need for you to worry. Okay, so that's wonderful. Now, we're going to be I'll be going through this section, finding out a lot of information. Once I finish this one, then I'll come back here and we'll do this section. So starting this one, we're going to take two messages to see what you need to know, the truth for all Leo. We have the first one, and I'll take one more. And there's the second one. Okay, so my dear Leo, it looks like to me that very soon you've got to let go of something. You got to detach. You got to let go. It says here that you've got to go in and really take time out and think about things. There is a chapter that's ending, and at a time where it's ending, there's a tornado. So there is something that's brewing that you're not aware of. A sudden, unexpected ending is going to take place, and you've got to go through it. For some, it's going to be a hard one, a violent one, maybe. It's got to be a breakdown, but it is, at the end of the day, this ending is going to transcend you and liberate you. You are going to be set free, even though it's going to come at a high price, perhaps. The end. Oh my God, look at this, the end. And look at this, the end. So it is the end of something. Two different sections. It's telling us something that's coming to an end, and you've got to let it go. But there will be prosperity ultimately, and that's the good news. Now I'm going to take on some tea leaves, maybe 2 to 3 tea leaves about this area, prosperity and ending, the truth of what else you need to know. Okay, so we have got 1, 2, 3. Excellent. All right. The caterpillar is about transformations, major changes coming to you. And caterpillar is also transforming to better, transcending to a better, from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly, to a beautiful life. That's what's coming. So transitioning from an old chapter that wasn't so good to a wonderful chapter. You had so much to worry about, but there was hardly anything to worry about. A lot of abundance is coming after this chapter. That's what the whale stands for. And the very nurturing energy is going to be around you. Great worry over nothing is what the tea leaf says. The hat is about playing different roles. Your life role is going to change. You'll be doing something different, something unlike what you were doing all this time. It's like as though a major role difference, like a major change in your roles. So maybe a new job, a new way of life. It's all possible with the hat. Okay, so that's really wonderful. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck just for this section here, and I'll do the same all over here, so you don't have to worry. Actually, I might take 2 messages. All right, I'll cut and take 2 messages, same place. Here we go. Right, you are going to be shown the light. Your ambition is going to be booming. You'll be taking action and considering a side hustle, a new job, like I said. You'll be manifesting a lot of money and seeing things very clearly. Some of you are going to be doing managerial positions. You are going to be high ranked. There's high ranking, visibility is all over the place for you. And then the treasure shows that there is some money path that's hidden from you. It's coming. It could be a gift from the heavens, a precious gift, wealth, abundance, a windfall. It is worry-free finances. Money, you'll have so much money and excessive amount of money for you. Some of you are going to be planning to do your own thing, maybe be an entrepreneur. Some of you are going to be reaching to executive levels. There are situations to do with sales, selling things that you love. But there is a hidden talent and a hidden treasure on its way to you. So that is wonderful news. Okay, I'm just going to bring this down a little bit so that we move on to the next level. And the next level is, I just want 2 messages from this deck. I'll be cutting ones for 2 messages. So the first one says, finances and career. Your career and your finances, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This can be in your love life, or it can just be in your life. They are the main factor. You're chasing up your career. You're trying to upgrade your finances, and you will be doing well. Now, it says here that there is going to be a passion igniting after this situation ends. There's going to be, it says, allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. There is going to be a very passionate situation happening here. That's very interesting. Okay. That's that part there. Now what I'm going to do is just take one more message from another deck, the Truth, for this sector here, for all Leo. And it says the end of a chapter. And then you're elevated to high levels of contentment, happiness, victory, rewards, large sums of money, travel, freedom, and awards for a job well done, elevation. That is wonderful, truly incredible. There is the world there. And many of you are going to be traveling. Now that we've done the first one, now we're going to come back to the second one and see what the second one wants to tell you. So let's see. No need to worry. What else does it have for you, my dear Leo? The second message for all Leo. Oh my goodness, look at that. The coffin has just came out. The coffin is about an ending again. And in the ending, you know, it's incredible. Okay, let me just put, we had 2 endings here, both of these cards. The tornado and the ending, both ending. And now the coffin. The coffin is about an end. Okay, let me just take one more for all Leo, the Truth. And there's the other one. Okay, let's have a look. So there is something in your life that's ending. One chapter for sure it's going. Maybe it's a karmic one. Maybe it's a suffocating one. Maybe one that you've given your best to, and it's coming to an end. Okay. Now, it says here that you will overcome obstacles, delays. There could be barriers, delays, but you might be dealing with someone stubborn. Someone stubborn. So they may be causing some trouble for you because of their stubbornness, and there is death, loss. This is another form of an ending. It can be, because we've got the tornado, sometimes it can be an ending to do with somebody passing. But again, we have the word ending. Like I showed you before, there it is again, endings. So this is all showing that there are some endings, but of course we've got the caterpillar because you're transforming and starting fresh, starting something new. Something's over and done with. There's a breakup for some of you, defeat, an area where you're defeated, there's nothing much you can do, and then absolute ending. So that's quite interesting. Right. Let's take on now the tea leaves and see what the tea leaves are telling us. All right, here they are. Wow. Okay. A broken bridge is about an ending, a situation that has no resolution. It's an area that's defeated. It's a problem that is unsuccessful. It says unsuccessful outcome to a problem. This is when you can't find a resolution. There's nothing in your hands. I just realized how bad my nail is, but that's not relevant. What's relevant is the information that's coming to you. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So there is a problem that you can't do anything about. You are defeated, and that's what we were talking about, the defeat. Oh my God, we've got the casket again. That's shocking. There is somebody passing. There is someone passing, my dear Leo. Someone's going out of your life and the end of a situation. Again, the end. So I love it when they repeat over and over. It just makes it 100% concrete. It's like that 1111, 555, 333, all of that. Someone leaving your life completely and utterly. And that's what the end is. Wow, that's shocking, truly. Okay, but of course, there is new coming in. There's new situations happening. The broken bridge we talked about, and then finally the dagger. This is about fears and worries and tense situations where you have to be dealing with difficulty. Difficulty as the person leaves. This person might be someone that might be a little bit, what's the word? Difficult to deal with, maybe. Their situations could be difficult. The way they leave could be difficult. I'm going to cut once for 2 messages. The truth, 1 and 2. Right. It says you are going to be rewarded big time. Awards, winning. Like I said, there could be a windfall for you. Winning money. Remember they said there's a hidden treasure and you'll have excessive amount of money. Well, this is the award here. It says winning money, payoff for effort. All your efforts you'll be paid off. It could be by the company you work for, your business, or the heavens, the universe, paying you big time for all that you have done by having a gift of money. Recognition for a job well done. Some of you are getting all this from your career. There's advancement, there's professional work, fame. Some of you are getting it from fame and fortune that way. So that's that one. And then you've got the tree, which is about financial growth, coming to fruition, and abundance. Just like we said before, treasure, and now we've got abundance. Looks like to me that you are destined for a lot of prosperity, and that's what the prosperity was all about here. When it says prosperity changes and then prosperity is on its way to you, that's what this was all about. So a lot of wealth, a lot of prosperity coming to you on a grand scale. Okay, now moving on to back to where we were. And yes, the treasure was here. All right. So yes, the tree is all about, and it can be about outdoor businesses, like not only growth and money and abundance, but there could be a business, outdoor business. There could be a family business, but a lot of stability with a golden tree. Remember that. Stability to the highest level and degree. One of the awards here could be money, or it could be a new passion with someone magnificent. That can also be as a gift from the heavens. An amazing twin flame, soulmate, that is also a possibility. Right now, I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck here to see what else you need to know. Got the first one and the second one. Right, it says here, express your love. Express your love. Don't hold back. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. There's no need to worry or to be hesitant. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It says you are going to be going on a retreat with someone that you want to disconnect from the world and just spend time alone with someone wonderful. So that's on the horizon too for you, my dear Leo. That could be the new person that you're having passion with. And now finally, there is one more message that I'm going to take from this deck to see what else for this chapter here, for this section here, the truth. And the truth is, rewards are going to be endless. Recognition and rewards on a high scale. You're expanding your way of thinking. Some of you might be thinking of relocating, expanding your business, expanding your home, making alterations, changes, relocation is possible, and so much rewards are coming. Just like the awards here, there are so many rewards on their way to you that you are going to be feeling so blessed in so many ways, and you'll be in so much gratitude for all that is happening. They're going to be tremendous, the awards and the rewards. So one of them is recognition and fame is coming very strong. Maybe that you're doing something that's giving you the recognition that you deserve and the fame that you deserve. But also remember, with the award, it says winning money, payoff for your efforts. That's very important. Being paid off for your efforts could be coming from something that you've been doing a long time, putting a lot of effort and weren't recognized. You are going to finally have your recognition, your rights coming to you finally, and you are going to be overwhelmed with joy and happiness. And I love that for you, my dear Leo. Absolutely love that for you. So play the lotto or the lottery. I'll tell you that, because there's a treasure and there is a windfall and there is abundance. All of these three show that there could be something wonderful coming after you go through the ending. The transformations are changing you, uplifting you, and the world shows that large sums of money come and your money status level rises up. You become more wealthier than you, much wealthier than you are right now. So some of you will say, oh, we're not even wealthy. You will become very wealthy having these three come up in your reading. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, my dear Leo. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you blessings, a lot of love and light, abundance, and everything you do. Namaste.